Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Jujutsu Craft. Last time, was a couple of days ago. I ended up, yes, this is the day after I did like a 4-hour live stream, so my throat's still a little bit sore, but oh well. And it's been a couple of days since I recorded the last episode. But we were continuing to look at the JJV stuff, or JJCV stuff rather. We looked at the last few things. What was left even? Rindo Saki wasn't in, so we tried out Yuki Kaido. It's eh. That's definitely an eh one. Definitely a multiplayer style technique. You're supposed to use this playing with other ones. It's a support class, just like Udahime. Do that real quick. So yeah, Yuki couldn't really showcase it. Okutsu Surugi is not in just yet, meaning that it was basically just Dabura Karaba that we tried out last time. And this is an awesome technique. It's like, this technique is super cool looking. And it would be super fun to use in multiplayer. But we literally spawned in the mob who uses it, and he completely annihilated Maharaga in like one attack. Meanwhile, I can use the same attack, and it does like 20 damage or 30 damage or something like that to Maharaga, and I just cannot win a fight with it. Like I can beat Jogo, but that's by doing that backflip, backflip, backflip. That backflip, backflip, backflip. I even used the 6 eyes, and I just could not win a fight properly with this technique for some reason. Oh no. It feels like in the hands of mobs, some of these techniques are like super uber powerful, but like when I'm trying to use them against the mobs, it feels like super underpowered for some reason. I feel like I should be able to handle things so much better than I am. Like I should, like, it even has this reaching sublight speeds. You get like super speed, and then you get like this big explosion attack. Hold on, let's try this one more time. Let's summon a Maharaga. Dang it. Now I have to wait for that to go on cooldown. But like that technique I just showed there, when you fully charge it, when the mob uses it, it one-shots Maharaga. So let's try this, and then this is gonna be the final thing for this technique. Let's start charging it. Yeah, I think that's fully charged. I'm holding it, it's not charging up anymore. Summon Maharaga, and release. And hey look, Maharaga's already back up to full. That should be a one-shot. If a mob uses a technique and it's a one-shot, I feel like it should do more than, like, keeping 7 damage on your opponent. Like, it literally keeps 7 damage on him when it's a one-shot for a mob. That does not seem fair to me. I don't know. That's sort of what I'm running into with this, with this mod right now. Every technique feels super powerful unless you're using it. A mob using it can destroy anything. But, oh well. I'm disappointed, but I guess it's supposed to be multiplayer. This all feels like it's meant to be played in multiplayer, and I'm just not in that situation. But anyways, there is one more technique to try out from this add-on mod. Once again, I forgot to press the arrow key to see Doodle Cursed Spirit. This is the last one. So what have we got for this final add-on technique? There are more add-ons. I might take a look at adding some of them in. There was one I was looking at, but apparently it wasn't working with the newest version. I don't know if it's been updated yet. What have we got for Doodle here? Cursed Word Stack, and Domain Expansion. Looks like a pretty basic one. Insect is... Where are my insect spawn eggs? There you are. Insect has just become like our training dummy here. Word. What exactly just happened? It did 3 damage. Backflip away. Cursed Word. Okay. I thought I was outside of range for that. Cursed Word. It looks cool. Like, the character's just going out in front of me and just hitting him. It's interesting. But it's not exactly doing much. Okay, curse word stack. Backflip away, try to dodge the attack. Curse word stack. Okay, that seemed effective. Hmm. So is this another, you have one technique that doesn't really do much, and then you have an insta-kill technique? That's kind of what it looks like. So insect, stack. Of course, I got stunned. I don't know. I think there are some problems with the stun system. Like, it feels like I get stunned by every little, like, stubbing my toe feels like stunning. Stack. Okay, that seems decent. Of course, it's Maharaga, so actually beating him like that isn't really gonna work, but it did enough damage. Oh, okay, and then it automatically fires once it does enough. Once it's charged up to full, you don't have to like time to release. 2, 3. Okay, it's making damage stick on Maharaga. That is better than a lot of other techniques. Cursed word. I don't know. The basic curse word feels pretty bad. Okay, that managed to stick some damage on. I'm probably not going to win this fight right here, but I'm doing better than I did with even the super cool light technique, so that's impressive. Stack. Got stun locked out of it. Reverse curse here. Let's try the domain. Domain expansion. It's just a basic domain. Dang it, and I'm getting stunned again, and I'm out of cursed energy. I don't know. There we go. I was like, are you gonna do something, or did... he just sort of sat there and let me hit him a couple of times. I don't know. I like the vibes of it. Like, that whole character attack, like the I'm not sure if that's kanji, or if that's hiragana, or what, but it's one of the two probably. It's cool. It looks really cool. Cursed word seems... eh. That attack looks cooler than it is. Like, yeah, that hit him both times. Let's try a domain with that, I guess. Like, maybe with the sure hit's gonna be better. Domain expansion. Cursed word. Yeah, even that, it doesn't actually gain much extra range. Oh, okay. It doesn't look like it gains extra range. The main power of Cursed Word looks like you get to kind of hit with it from wherever in your domain, and it's mostly just used to like stop an attack like that. Okay, I see the use for that one, I guess. If you manage to catch something in domain, stun lock them a little bit, and then you get the chance to actually rush in and get like the big explosive word stack attack in. Yeah, I see how this technique works. It's another fun one. Like, all of these add-ons, or a big majority of these add-on techniques, are, like, really cool and really interesting to look at, and in theory, I like how they work. It just doesn't feel like anything is balanced towards fighting the actual mobs. That's a Maharaga, go the other way. It feels like everything is balanced against the techniques, and and they forgot to mention, oh yeah, you're fighting actual things in this mod. You're not just fighting other players. But, oh, well, another one joins that stack. And I believe with that, that's basically it for JJCV. I have no idea if the Maharaga actually caught our scent or not, so we might be about to die. I guess there's some more weapons we could look at. There's some more unnamed spirits. There's a whole rainbow eyes thing. Could technically look at that. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? I still couldn't figure out the whole Tomb of the Star. I don't think any of the other weapons have anything interesting with them. Yeah. Other than defeating Dabura, which I'm putting that in the Gojo Sakuna category. other than that, I think we've seen everything in this add-on. I looked at all of the techniques. So, what are we getting up to next? Are there any other techniques I want to look at? I've meant to go in and like list them out and see what we've tried. Tried Miguel, tried Chozo, Maharaga, Kaoi, Kinji. The only thing in this line we haven't tried is Junpei, which I guess I'll show it real quick, but this is like super basic technique. Junpei, you summon Moondregs. That's it. Moondregs can hit things. You can you can use it as like a defensive wall. If you press the button, it will go in front of you and dodge. I mean, I'll fight insect with it. But yeah, this character showed up for like an episode or two. Like they're not exactly super strong. Say is this the weakest summon? I probably put this higher than like the one that summons a bunch of grade 3 insect spirits. Well, like not by much. It looks like the click and hold actually does something, like it forced it to attack a little bit stronger. And I think this one does have a special domain. Yeah, I think I did read that you get like a super... something happens in here. Apparently there's an add-on that makes Moondregs better, but I can't find it again. I thought I read something about there being like a giant Moondregs in here, and like it poisons and automatically hits, although it looks like Moondregs' model didn't actually change. Okay, the poison is going off though. So we technically have a special non-canon domain, but it's not exactly great. Yep. Yeah, we've seen all Moondregs has to offer. I figured why not just finish off the first row, or the first column. But that's it. That's literally it. We're going to play as Gojo eventually. Like, that's just a given. Like, I can't find anything else that works. Tried. Inumaki we tried indirectly because you use the same exact technique when you're playing as Yuta. Maki's super powerful. We tried that one. Yuta we tried. Tried you, Momo, Todo. So it's just Nobara and Gojo there. Yuki we tried. We tried some of the Zenins. I don't remember which ones though. Fumihiko Takaba. I think we tried you. I don't remember. Oh wait, no, that's Comedian. We haven't tried Comedian yet. Well, one second. Let me just go through and like scratch off on a list, like which ones we've done and which ones we haven't. Like, at this point, we're probably just gonna go through all of them because we only have a few left. I guess there are still 23 we haven't done. That's surprisingly more than I was expecting. Which ones are it? Gojo, Nobara. It's actually a surprising number from this list and this list we haven't gone through. Like, over half of each one, surprisingly. And then only Sukuna in this list, and Geto. You know what? I thought I went through so many more curse spirits than I did, or curse techniques than I did. Where to start? Where to start? We want to go through the rest of the Zenins we haven't tried? Like, we literally haven't tried any of these 4 Zenins, which, sure, why not? Let's start with Ogi. Ogi is sword techniques. I think he has some special ones, but I don't know exactly what. All of that stuff goes away. The fact that it forces you to take all that stuff and then it doesn't stack is a little bit weird. But Ogi's sword you get for free. Whoops, we still have Moondregs. If I do that, does that get rid of my Moondregs or not? Okay, yes it does. Cool. Let's use Ogi's sword for a moment. I definitely want to switch to something stronger. So, Ogi Zenin, we have Blazing Courage, Sword Skill 1, Sword Skill 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or Ogi. Sword Skills 1 through 5, and then, of course, number 6, Ogi. Okay, then. So, Blazing Courage. It lights our sword on fire. Oh, okay. So we only gain access to that when using it. Our sword actually becomes named Blazing Courage. Got it? Okay, so that's good to know. Sword skill 1. Of course, they're all going to have charge-up attacks. That's a run forward and a slash, it looks like. Yep, a run and slash attack. It looks like we're going to be getting a Maharaga a little bit sooner than expected. Sword skill 2. Okay, it's a jump slash, or just a little hop slash, I guess, more accurately. Okay, we have jump attack. Oh, that one's cool. Like a spin move. Sword skill 5. Flame Tiger. I'm fairly sure that's the same. I think that's just Rengoku's move from the Kimetsu no Yaiba mod, too, except just turned blue. It's exactly the same model. And sword skill Ogi, the final one. Ooh, that gives you zone. Or not. Like, it popped up in the top corner like we had zone. You get zone for, like, a quarter of a second. I guess that move, like, probably in theory, it wants you to, it wants to land a black flash. Like, if it gives you zone, it's probably just for, like, that 1 second increased black flash chance, if I have to guess. And then domain expansion. I'm not entirely sure what's up with the power meter on the bottom right. I guess maybe if you land these attacks, it can start building up power and eventually you'll be stronger? I don't know. Is the Maharaga still there? No, it looks like it disappeared. So insect. Time to use our good old friend, our training dummy here. Okay, not exactly as much damage on that one as I was expecting. Okay, I guess I just missed. It looks like you sort of have to be careful of your distancing on that one. Like, you rush forwards, if you miss, you can still do some damage. But it looks like you want to be, like, dead on target in order to get, like, the full damage in. Yeah, those two are gonna lose that fight. Like, Yuji... Is Yuji gonna lose? Oh, it's only Curse Technical College Yuji, so maybe. Nope, never mind. Okay, sword skill 1. It's very good for closing distance, and I guess you could even use it for, like, getting some distance away from opponent as well. Sword skill 2. This is the little hop slash, right? Okay, it even forces your opponent up as well. Okay, you can use it to, like, dodge out of the way of an attack as well. Where did you go? Ow. Oh, there you are. Okay, it does give you a little bit of a leap forward. Basically, you want this technique because you can sort of spam it a little bit. Let's see... He's planning something. That's the big explosion attack, I think, right? Like, weird time to use it, but okay. Oh, wait, no. You were charging up that thing the whole time, waiting for me to get close. Also, our power meter went up by 1. Oh, hold on. Do we gain up power when we take hits? No, that used up power, in fact. I'm gonna have to look this one up. Sword skill 1. Oh, water messes with it. Sword skill 3 was our jump attack. Sword skill 4 is our spin move, I think? Yeah. Okay, that might... Sword skill 4 might be the best one. We just had really, really fast reverse curse right there. Just... Really? What is going on with power? It kind of looks like power gave some sort of... Like, the more power we have, it looks like it might be related to, like, curse energy healing and whatnot. I think like, power might be some sort of zone effect with how fast a reverse curse was. And it looks like we're... Like, when power was up, we were sticking closer to it, to full. Not really sure just yet. Anyways, let's test up 5, and then I'm gonna have to go... oh wow, okay, Tiger Head looks pretty effective. Wee, backflip away. Got you. The sword itself isn't actually that strong. Oh, what? Why did I not actually launch anywheres from that? Does it go farther the longer you hold it, maybe? Oh, hello there. Okay, I am actually enjoying these sword techniques. Like, I thought it was just going to be, like, basic, oh, you have a sword. But, the different techniques here are pretty fun to mess with. Like, Tiger Head. Oh, that's pretty short range, I guess. So, 2 seems like pretty good against, like, flying opponents. Hold on, I want to do that. Oh, hey, look, another Playful Cloud. Like, I still have not gotten a legitimate, Split Soul. That one I've spawned in. Okay, jump attack seems pretty good there as well. Okay. It also looks like the whole area of effect slash actually has some up ability as well. The only thing we haven't seen is the domain, and I have no idea how power system's properly working. So, 1 second. Okay, it looks like this is a, like, berserker style technique, where the lower health you are, the more power you have. And it looks like it's probably just keeping that value until we take another hit. Like, we're at full health, so we shouldn't be at 2 power. But we do have the damage boost until we take that hit, and it registers we're at a different health value. Also of note, the wiki literally says this is just a reskin of flame breathing. Like, okay. Like, I quite literally guessed that. Oh, cool. And then the domain. I haven't actually tested it. Yes, let's see. Domain expansion. Fire everywheres. Yeah. It's not quite exactly the same as Jogo's technique. How would sure hit work in this? 5 is Lionhead. I mean, that wasn't really a good test of sure hit because I was literally aimed right at it. But like sure hit. It's hard to tell if that was due to the Lionhead hitting or if that was just like the damage over time. Yeah, it doesn't look like this has a sure hit. I think this is just the damage over time. I think that's just supposed to give you a little bit of an edge, maybe get some frames where the enemy's not allowed to attack back, and then you're just supposed to, and you're supposed to land sword hits at the same time. It feels like, it doesn't feel like that made the Lionhead hit. It's hard to get a sure hit when all the attacks are, like, focused purely on you. That was the only attack I would have thought could be able to. But anyways, it's a pure physical technique. Does build curse energy into the attacks, but like, that's what most of the punches are too? I don't know if Maharaga will adapt to these. This might be an anti-Maharaga technique. Okay, maybe that, because like, that's like a special effect, it's not just the thing. Reverse curse here. Dang it, I missed. There's that. Where's Ogi? I want to use the Ogi sword technique against you here. Did that stun lock me or no? The sudden bit of silence there is actually a little bit scary. Ah, dang it. I'm being... What's the word? I'm being juggled here. Okay, we're not exactly doing well, but we're not exactly doing terribly either. Okay, there's that. Dang it. Did that hit? I'm not sure. Get over to barrage attack here. Barrage attack here. It looks like we're also getting damage. We're getting defensive boost at low health too. Like, we're not taking damage from some of these hits now. And our basic hits to look like they're doing more damage as well. Reverse curse here a little bit. We're not doing perfectly well here, but I feel decently powerful. Oh, that hurt. Ogie. That... Ogie feels weird. Like, something about that felt weird. I kind of want to hit a, I want to hit a black flash here. Black, come on. Come on. Reverse curse. The only problem is those attacks build up a lot of curse energy, spending over time. Reverse curse here, and then I'm forced to reverse curse a bunch, because, like, it's a berserker style one. You need some ability to stay alive. Ah! All of those attacks were doing, like, 2 damage, and then suddenly they were doing, like, 10 damage. Like, out of nowheres. Like, they just, like, quadrupled in damage dealt to us. Maybe it can't beat Maharaga? This feels like maybe I misplayed it somewheres, or maybe Maharaga is adapting to those. Because, like, those first few hits felt like they were doing a whole lot better than the subsequent later on in the fight ones. Let's try our Demin against it. Like, I think I see ways to win this fight. It's not going to be easy. Ah, come on. Domain expansion. Reverse curse here. It definitely feels like it's going to adapt to that. Like, that's just fire damage over time. That's nothing special. Barrage attack. There's that. Oh, yeah, I forgot. It's gonna break the domain. It's already adapted to that. It's not taking damage. Oh yeah, we're out. We can no longer use our reverse our technique, and in fact that puts our power system on cooldown as well, and Maharaga's barely taken any damage. So it's a cool technique, it's just not a super high grade, it looks like. Like, it uses up too much cursed energy, it doesn't do quite enough damage. I'm still on cooldown. And slash attack. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to pull out a win against Maharaga here, but I do quite enjoy this one. Flame Breathing is probably my favorite in the Kimetsu no Yaiba mod, so it feels pretty nice to use here again. It's been a while since I played that mod too. Ah, really got stuck on a little block and couldn't actually get close enough. Reverse curse, reverse curse. It is pretty nice. I can just switch between, like, the jump forward attack and straight into a barrage attack like that. Oh, come on. It does get messed up by, like, terrain pretty heavily, though. Can I launch a... Ah, that missed. There's that. What fire ability just hit me there? Come on, I need Maharaga to come down here. Otherwise, I'm gonna get stuck on those blocks. Fully charged, only did 17 damage there. Yeah, I would need to get super lucky. I need to land a Black Flash here. Like, I need to land a Black Flash. I need to be able to keep healing. I need to not run out of cursed energy. It just runs into some problems with survivability in a fight. It needs to win pretty quickly, and that's just not how you beat Maharaga. But anyways, pretty cool technique there. Next up on the chopping block is Chojiro. Chojiro. This is another pretty powerful one, isn't it? This is like the big rock one. We literally just saw him spawn in. Chojiro, Zenin. More Zenin tops. We're just going to get infinite amounts of those because all the Zenins wear them. Stone Spear, Stone Hand, and Domain Expansion. I guess it's a pretty simple one, like attacks-wise. It only has a couple. Stone Spear. How did that do? Okay, it's super long range, pretty short cooldown, and it seems pretty effective at, like, stun locking an opponent. Okay, even without charging it up, it seems usable. What's a full charge look like? And what's a max range on it? Okay, full charge is pretty powerful, and it goes pretty far. It looks like I was expecting it to go out from me and have, like, a maximum range, but it looks like it goes where the cursor is instead. Let's get some distance on you. Start charging up a full one here. And... okay, it looks like it does like a big first hit, and then it can get a couple of secondary ones, but it does knock it out of range for the attack after a little bit. Stone Hand. That's our damage dealer, though. I'm assuming that can kill from full, right? Like, it was close enough to full where I think it would still work. Let's spawn in another one. Stone Hand. Oh yeah, that wasn't even fully charged. That just does that much damage. Okay. So, is it possible for me to, like, charge a full one real quick? Spawn in Maharaga. And, of course, Maharaga plays by different rules and has so many defenses even before it gets the chance to adapt to something that it just doesn't do any damage. Okay, that hit at least. One. Okay. Yeah, definitely not going to be beating Maharaga with this technique. It feels like the only way to beat Maharaga is with a powerful technique that's super good for physical combat. Like, Maki can do it pretty easily, or pure heavenly restriction or whatever, and Yuji can do it with, like, forced black flashes. But anyone that relies on a technique for a damage, even, like, I was expecting the sport hits to work differently, but no, they're still technically a curse technique, so I guess it still counts as adaptable. Yeah. Cool technique, not Maharaga class. What was that bleed effect I just took? Why do I still have the power system? Hold on, I'm gonna have to go look up this technique to see if that's supposed to be there or if something glitched. At least Hand can, like, stun for a moment. It's not really enough to save me any, but it's there. Domain expansion. Let's just see if it's something special. Stone Hands. Nope, it's... this just looks like it's a sure hit domain. It doesn't look like it has any special effects. Like, it's made out of sand, but, like, some of them are just made out of sand. So, let me go double check. We did lose the power bar, so that's not supposed to... so, we definitely weren't supposed to have that. And I think that's it. It's super powerful. It's just... I could see this beating Jogo. Like, I liked the Ogi one. I think it could also beat Jogo. It has enough ranged options. Sadly, you're probably not going to land many stone spears, but I think you can land a stone hand or two. Ow. If you don't get stuck behind blocks. Stone hand. Okay, it feels pretty hard to miss that technique just because of how big it is. Where are you? Stone spear. Okay, there is a max range on that. It's not quite exactly where the cursor is. Stone hand. Okay, we launched our techniques at basically the same time. Did it even take damage from that? Okay, it did, at least. Stone spear. Did that get the stun or no? Okay, no, I don't think that got the stun. I got stunned out of that, though. Ow. It's just spamming insects now. Jogo, please stop. Let's charge up a stone hand real quick. It's right about there. I think I missed. I think we win this fight. Just keep some distance, land some hits every once in a while. There you are. Oh, you're back up to full. Of course, come on. Jogo is just kind of an annoying opponent with that. There's certain techniques that do very well against him. Others, where it's hard to fight back. Just because of how many attacks he does, how good his range is, how much damage, and how quickly he attacks. What am I stuck on? I was stuck on my own stones. Okay, that was a good stone spear, I guess. It did, like, 0 damage. Why does it feel like ever since I added in the add-on, Jogo has become, like, unhurtable? Like, so many attacks just aren't doing damage to him anymore. Yeah, I can pull out a win here. I just need to play it differently. I can't rely purely on the techniques. I have to use up physical attacks, stay a little bit closer, try to avoid him, like, jumping and, like, spamming ranged. Okay, I hit him there. Did he just land a black flash on me? Ow. You don't have your sure hit. Not entirely sure why that kept hitting despite how far I was trying to move out of the way of it. Okay, yeah. That seems to do better, actually. And, like, landing 1 or 2 stone hands instead. Domain expansion. Except I'm... Oh, I'm out of cursed energy. I'm just spamming domain expansion. Why isn't it working? I was out of cursed energy. Every single technique I try right now is just running into out of cursed energy, out of cursed energy, out of cursed energy. I don't know. I should have been able to win that fight. I just didn't understand how to do it the first one. You need to rely on stone hand a little bit less and just barrage attack, stone spear, maybe land 1 or 2 hands, it looks like. Wow. Okay, thanks, game. Okay. How we doing? Stone spear. Get close range. I still don't think I see a way past Maharaga. But if you play it right with this technique, it is a little bit stronger than I was originally going to give it. It looks pretty cool. It, in theory, is pretty powerful. You just need to know how to play it. It's disaster class. It's disaster spirit class. It is not special grade super big bad class, I guess. Oh well, might as well do one more. Do we want to do one more Zenin? Just finish off. Let's do Ronta, I guess. Maybe I just make this a super long one, or super speed through these ones and just finish the rest of the Zenins. I kind of want to get them all done. It took me a little bit longer. Most of the Zenins seem like they are only like 1 or 2 techniques otherwise. So, let me go look up to make sure I didn't miss anything with Chojiro, and then we'll do Ronta. Yep, this is going to be a quick test. Yeah, Chojiro, we saw everything there. It's just the hand and the spikes and a standard domain. This one is Evil Eye and a standard domain. But, there's a bit of a cool thing with this one, where if you're fighting a stronger opponent. But, Evil Eye. You summon an Evil Eye and you lock something in place. I mean, it looks cool. Can I just hold this? I can just hold that. Okay. It locks someone in place, and unless they're strong... That's just an armor stand. Let's see. Evil Eye. Is this a stronger opponent? Okay, this opponent is apparently stronger than we are. If you're fighting a stronger opponent, the eyes get all cracked, and you take damage over time. I guess Yamato is considered a stronger opponent then. That makes sense. I can almost never beat this thing, even with like super strong techniques. It has so much healing and does so much damage in return. So, we basically just saw what Evil Eye is capable of. What is considered stronger than we are? Since that is stronger than we are, I'm almost 100% sure that, that Jogo is going to be considered stronger than we are. I'm literally 100% sure that Maharaga is considered stronger than we are. Jogo and Sukuna are out of the question. Yuki out of the question. Yeah, I can't even beat Yamato with this technique. I'm not Namato no Orochi with this technique. I'm not going to beat anyone else. Yeah. And I can't even test out against Jogo right now because of this thing. Go away. Who are you? Kento. Wow, that thing is on my tail. Okay. Go away. Do I just go peaceful and then back to normal? That might be the easiest way to get rid of it, because it looks like it's keeping up to me pretty well. You should not be that fast. Like, no way you should be able to keep up with me that easily. Difficulty peaceful. Difficulty normal. So, evil eye. Oh, would you look at that? Joe, the evil eye is getting destroyed. Did that even do damage? That did literally 0 damage. This technique's useless. Like, actually useless. Like, that's probably not even useful against players. Like, it doesn't even stop them from using techniques. Yeah, actually a useless technique. Like, I could see cases where you might be able to use something, but like, when is that gonna work? Like, literally never. Like, I feel like most grade 1 spirits are going to be considered stronger than you, based on some metric. Like, this is probably useless against over half the mobs in the mod. You know what? Yeah, just please just finish me. There we go. I mean, the only thing I know about this character is they popped up in like episode 2 of the newest season, and then they were gone just as quickly. So you know what? It makes sense that they're useless, but still, I don't know. I was hoping for something a little bit more than that. Anyways, well, let's just move on to the last Zenin, Jinichi Zenin. I should probably double check to see if there's anything special with this. Oh, this is big muscular guy, isn't it? Fist Storm. Oh, wait, no, we did try Jinichi, didn't we? Oh, yeah, we have tried this technique, which means we've done all the Zenins now, right? Ranta we just tried. That's the eyes. Tojiro is stone. Ogi is cool sword techniques. I'm not missing any other Zenins here, right? We already tried Maki. Toji is exactly the same thing as Maki. There's no new Zenins on this side of things either. Yep, so all of the Zenin techniques are done, and all the add-on ones. The Zenins aren't... In theory, I like the Zenin techniques. Of the ones we tried today, I mean, Evil Eye's the coolest looking one. It's one of the worst techniques in the mod, I think, but it's the coolest looking one out of the Zenin ones we just tried. I don't know. But they're cool. They're not that strong. Like, at this point, we're looking for special grade techniques, anything capable of beating the big bads, and we're just not finding any. We're not going to be finding any in the rest of this list. We're not going to win those big fights until we're Gojo, and that makes me very sad. Like, I know you can win it as Sakuna Megumi. I think you can win it as Yuji Sakuna as well. Like, it makes me super sad that, like, there's, like, 3 techniques capable of beating those big bads. But, anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank everyone one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato, Tanagura, and Goddess of the Starfilled Void. Thank you both so much for the extra support. For real now, take care, everybody.